Hello everyone and welcome back to another Township Tale episode. Something's a little different about this one, obviously, you can tell. A bit of some news and information that's been coming around. Bit of news and information going around about the fact that Alta might be going through some changes. And I know it's not Township specific, but maybe you'd like to hear it out. If you don't want to, then you know what exactly to do. There's like that little button right there that you can do to, get the heck out of here. But if you stayed around for this long, it means that you're interested to see exactly what's going to be said. And I have some possible thoughts into what may be happening in the future as well. So with that, we're going to get this started, so we can start talking about what exactly it is that Alta has planned. So, to elaborate, Alta is going through some changes, as I said before, but it's possibly because of some of the things that they've been saying in the recent announcements on the Township Tale Discord server. There was a recent announcement that was said about the fact that Alta is going to be moving into a different development stage. With the new year, 2024, Alta has now become a little bit more expansive. I mean, what do you think when you see this symbol? Anywhere, anytime you see this symbol, what is the first thing you think about? Exactly, Township. And if you didn't say anything, it's just because you want to make yourself feel different. You had it in your head and we know it. You can't trick us. We know you thought it. But besides that point, Alta is going through that change, so this symbol might not even be the case anymore, because they have announced that they are going to be making new games. Stated here, I will read to you the whole description of what they said, so that you have a good idea of what it is that they're talking about. So this is from Joel on the side of Alta. As you can see here, his message says, "Hey everyone, I don't think I need to say the ad, but you get the point. I hope you all are having a great start to the year. I'm excited to take this opportunity to let you all in on some of the work that we've been going on Alta beyond the Township Tale." So right off the bat you can see there's more than Township now. I've also been holding a formal Q&A time over the next week in which I'll answer as many questions about Alta's work as possible. Now do mind this was back in January on the 22nd, so we are very far past that point. Over the past couple of years, Alta has been evaluating what the next best steps for the company are. This has been a tricky decision with many factors, from ensuring it's a good financial decision to ensure that we're best using the talent in the company to bring the most value to VR players. After much research, debates, prototypes and more, last year we settled upon starting a completely new project. This has meant we now have two different dev teams within the company for some time. One committed to Township, while the other is doing research and prototypes, and now working on the new project. To be clear here, we still have a team of people working full-time on ATT, with half a dozen people working across both projects. Obviously artists, you need your game designs and everything and such. The goal of this post is not to announce the game, I wish, but more to draw back the curtain on what Alta is doing on a wider level. That being said, I'll do a little info dump here with the information I can responsibly share at this stage. The new project is still in an incredibly early state. Firstly, it's unnamed, so for now I'll just call it Project 2, or P2 for short. Like ATT, P2 is a multiplayer VR game built upon our existing network and server technology. P2 is a completely different genre, however, and our vision is that this opens up new gaming opportunities for you and the wider VR community, rather than replacing ATT or any other games. Currently, we've been focused on establishing technology, art style, and overall vision. We do have the beginning of the game developed, but there's very little content or polish yet. We are not looking for community playtesters at this stage, though you can be sure we'll let you know when we do. I've created a new poll, P2. You can add it in the channels and roles page. By grabbing it, you guarantee getting pinged after any further P2 messages, but also you get access to the no access, just as we're not flooding ATT channels with off-topic content. Not particularly a word I would use, I guess it's just more of a me thing though. Regarding the Q&A, as with the last one, it will be held in the Q&A questions. We'll open the floor to questions there for a week, and I'll put together responses where possible in Q&A answers. If you want to discuss any questions and answers, please head to the Q&A discussion. Thanks everybody for reading. I look forward to your questions. And then right off the bat, we get into the sort of rotations of the game over the last time, and then this, which we will probably discuss again at a later point. But now we know exactly what Township, or to say what Alta has been doing this whole time. Now that they got a second game in the program, we can't really call it Alta is Township. Alta is now going to be a VR specific development group in which they create multiple games. And if you could see right off the bat, it says that we're going to be getting a new project because of that. So we're going to be getting a second game from the Alta group, and they're still going to be managing this one. Obviously, I was thinking about it before. It's just like, so they're not just dropping this game, right? Because it's still got a lot of issues, to say the least. But it started getting me thinking. They were talking about some of the new stuff that was still in early development, which means that there is some sort of genre already in play here. But what could it be? What kind of game are we looking forward to, and why? First time I heard about this game coming out, or something about it, they don't even have a title for it yet, but for some reason my immediate thought was steampunk. I don't know why that's the case. There's not really too many hints about it. It's just the fact is when they said that there was going to be new technologies developed into it, I don't mean just like technology like game technology, I just mean new mechanics to a game. Obviously this is going to require a little bit more functionality, something similar to this, like collecting resources, packing it in, and then utilizing it for vehicular purposes. But it could always be wrong, and it could be something a little bit more group based. I would assume that's similar to this genre. They said it was going to be completely different. I don't know if they're still going to keep the mechanic or the idea that it's going to be server based, so anybody can join it like a public thing or have servers, or if it's going to be a solo game situation that has story to it. But there's so many possibilities that could come out of this new game. I'm excited to see what happens. Obviously I want this game to be fixed before any new releases for other things, but this game, it takes a while to keep up with that kind of stuff, so it makes sense. But let me know what you mates think on what the potential game is going to be. But that's a pretty good advantage to what Alta is going to be going through now. In some years time, who knows what kind of gaming development group that Alta is going to be. Everybody's just known it to be the Township development group. That just is what it's been for so long, for years. I've been on here for 3 and it's been longer than that. I believe 2016 was it? 2016, 2018. It's already a long enough time. And this game, it's still building. We still got a lot more coming in. We just got this in, which I haven't exactly explored yet. So you'll know exactly when I recorded this post to the campsite or to just now or when beforehand. But let me know what you mates think on this, any feedback, or if you have any hints to what it could possibly be. I personally think it is going to be steampunk though. Ultimately, in the end, I do believe that's the case. I don't know why, it just seems like a really cool thing to have in VR. I think I'm just looking for an opportunity to have that kind of genre, but I don't know, maybe it's too similar to this because of the mines and the combat trials, so the genre is still kind of the same. I do thank you mates for checking this out. If you enjoy what you saw, if you've seen any other videos that actually do interest you, do consider pressing that beautiful little button down there at the bottom corner. So press that button down there at the bottom corner, it would really help me out a lot. It shows that you're interested and I can keep making videos for you, if so entertained. And if you're not part of the channel already or consider becoming part of it, do consider becoming a member as well. You have access to custom emojis, get more involved in future episodes, and get your name featured at the beginning of episodes like it does at the beginning of this one. So with that being said, and the day breaking over the horizon, I thank you all for being here. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a wonderful day. And goodbye.